Growing up, I had to fend for myself, and that led me to being hyper independent. As an actor, dealing with constant rejection or critique, it can be really helpful to seek support to prevent things like burnout and feeling alone in your journey. Something that I am horrible at doing because I'm just used to fending for myself from my childhood, and it's hard for me to let anybody in and to let anybody help me because I feel like I can just manage it myself. So let's figure out with ChatGPT, if we're like a me, how we can get support. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to understand what support looks like. And I will also share my own experience and give you my own insights on how to find and get support. So the prompt that I asked ChatGPT is to give me advice on how to seek support. I don't like asking for help because I think that it's not a big enough deal to take somebody's time to talk to me about how I feel. I don't feel it's important for small things like this. ChatGPT acknowledges my feelings and says it's completely understandable to feel hesitant about asking for support, especially if you tend to minimize your own needs or worry about inconveniencing others. However, seeking support is an important aspect of maintaining your emotional well-being and navigating challenges in your acting career. Here are some pieces of advice on how to seek support effectively. Number 1, value your own needs. Recognize that your feelings and experiences are valid, regardless of their perceived significance. It's okay to ask for support even for what may seem like small issues. Everyone deserves to have their feelings acknowledged and validated. It's a good reminder for myself to remind myself of these words, that there are people that love and care about me and want to support me, and you identify who those people are, your ride or die people, and you let them in because they want, the people that are your ride and die should want to talk you through something if you're struggling because they care. So it's a reminder for myself that you need to ask for help. You need to get support. It's okay. It feels nice. It feels nice to get support because I never had any support growing up, not emotionally anyways. So I've just I'm used to just blocking it out and shielding myself from getting any type of support because I'm just used to, oh, I'll just do everything myself. But I don't have to do everything myself. I have people around me that love and support me. I should talk to my people that love and support me if I'm struggling. Number 2, choose the right person. Identify trusted friends, family members, mentors, or colleagues whom you feel comfortable confiding in. Select someone who is supportive, understanding, and willing to listen without judgment. I jumped ahead when I said this, but yeah, really figure out who are your ride or die people. Who are the people that you can call at 2 a.m. to come pick you up if something happens and you desperately need something? Who is that person? Number 3, be honest and transparent. When reaching out for support, be honest about how you're feeling and what you need. Expressing your emotions openly can help others understand the importance of their support to you. This I'm still working on, really identifying what I need for support. I have had friends ask me what do you need? I'm here for you if you need anything. But the words that actually would come out of my mouth of what I actually need, I don't always say them. I'm still working on that part of myself of just conveying my emotions and just being more vulnerable about this is what I need. This is how you can support me. And even now that I've said that, I think half the time they don't know how to support me, and sometimes they don't know how to ask. So if you feel like you're not getting the support that you need, Have you told the people that care about you what you actually need? Think about it. And if you haven't, I would say it's fair to say that you're not going to get what you need because you haven't said what you needed. Something to really acknowledge and understand that you're doing. And if you value getting the support that you need, it's something to work on. Number 4, set boundaries. Respect your own boundaries and boundaries of others. Be mindful of the time and energy you're asking for and ensure that you're not overwhelming or burdening the person you're seeking support from. This is also important to understand what boundaries are. A good thing to do is to communicate. So sometimes for me, I'm afraid of overburdening somebody. So because I'm afraid of overburdening somebody, I just don't even ask for the help. But that's not the proper way to do it. What I should be doing is having a conversation with that person about what's okay for you in terms of giving me support. That's a healthier way to do it, because then you can both understand each other's needs and where you're at. And it's also helpful to know what the other person wants and needs for giving you support. Because once you know that, it's easier to reach out for help, because if they tell you it's okay to reach out anytime, then it's okay to reach out anytime. If they tell you that sometimes it's not, you're gonna get the gist, right? It's helpful to know. Number 5, reciprocate support. Offer support to others when they need it, creating a reciprocal relationship built on trust and mutual understanding. Remember that supporting others can also be a meaningful way to strengthen your own support network. Yeah, for me, definitely, I always want to support my friends. The only thing with me, though, is if I'm in a place where I'm really stressed out about my own life, if I'm having one of those moments, it's hard for me to offer support to somebody because I'm barely managing myself. So the healthy thing to do in that situation is for me to communicate, I want to support you, I love you, but right now I'm very stressed out. And it's okay to not feel I feel guilty sometimes, but it's I have to tell myself that it's okay, because you need to make sure you're good first. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to help anybody because they're getting the scraps of you. And that's not going to help anybody. Number 6, seek professional help if needed. I've been in counseling my whole life, on and off, because I've always had traumatic things that have happened to me or whatever. So learning to understand that it's okay to get professional help if you need it, if you can afford it. Because it does help. If you get the right person, it can really help. And I've learned a lot of things. Remember that asking for support is a sign of strength and not weakness. By reaching out to others for support, you're taking proactive steps to prioritize your emotional well-being and navigate the ups and downs of your acting career more effectively. So this is another reframing thought that ChatGPT is basically saying. So to reframe your thoughts from thinking that it's weak, which is sometimes how I think about it, which is why it's very hard for me to ask for help, to thinking about it in a different light where it shows strength.